Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show the progress for my game called War Class. So this game is set in fictional 17th century in the region of the North Caucasus around Astrakhan, and it allows you to control a group of adventurers lost in the steppe, and eventually you'll have to adventure through the map and do things. So it features a world map generator that generates kind of like randomly. So it can generate rivers, forests, and coasts. So it's meant to represent the actual region in the world, in the south of Astrakhan and the north of the Caucasus. This region is called the Kalmyk Steppe, actually. All right, so here we go. So first we can select two adventures with who we are going to start the game. And okay, let's start, and then I'm going to show you how it is. Okay, so first thing, you can see that the world, the map is not exposed. So when you bring new units, you have like a field of view, and this is actually based on the attributes of the adventurer that you control. Don't care about the sprites and everything. This is all just placeholders coming from other games. One of these games is Daggerfall for the trees, especially, and yeah, many other games that I've. Okay, so here we have we control the concubine, which is one of the 300 adventures, and you can see that mainly adventures are differentiated by their attributes. So you have 5 attributes: strength, dexterity, artisanship, and cunning. So for example, cunning, it determines the sight range of the unit. So if I increase it, you see that the unit can see further. The strength is about the life, the dexterity is about attack speed and move speed, etc., etc. All right. So I can equip items. For example, I'm going to give this unit a few random items. So for example, here I have a Giselle, which is a long gun. I can put it in the weapon slot, and the attack of the unit, which is written here, 18, is going to be updated. And also this is based on the weapon type, and this is based on the attributes of the adventurer. Now, if I use a staff here, you see like the base damage is 1, so it's going to be much lower. Things like that. I can also equip equipment and things. Oh, it should not do that. Okay, I should be able to swap. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so this is a bug, like this is a slot only for equipment. And this slot here is for mounts. So I'm going to implement the ability for adventurers to mount animals like horses. Okay, so yeah, in the game you can you have trees, and you can collect wood from the trees. When you kill animals, so you see here I have killed, this unit has killed a few animals. You can get the meat from them, and then it's going to act as food. Here we have one of our adventurers who has died. So when an adventurer dies, he drops all his items. So what else? About the engine of the game. So this is all running in a browser, and everything that you see is kind of like, we can call this an HTML element. So everything is a div, but the flow is a canvas. A canvas is like a 2D dynamic image that is updated dynamically. But all the other elements are like div elements, such as, for example, the tree here is the same kind of like element as like the item slots that you have here. It's just that it's using CSS to 3D transform the whole thing. And if I want, I can also play in first person mode, right? So I'm going to walk faster here. And we can observe the world in a first person view, and it still acts and works the same, right? Oh, here, so this is called a den. Like in the map, you have animals that can spawn, and they have like a den that acts as their house, something like that. So yeah, the game is actually inspired by, I'd say, three games mainly. Age of Empires 3 for the real-time strategy and the settings. Especially in Age of Empires 3, you have, especially the first age and the second age, when you play a normal game, it's more about exploration and finding treasures and discovering things. And this is what I like. The other games are Majesty. Majesty is it's kind of like an RTS as well, where you don't really control your units, but you try to survive and build your city on a map. And the third game is Hinterland. So Hinterland is a game that is quite similar to Majesty. You also have to build a city, and you also control a small group of units that are your citizens, but also your adventurers. You can send them. You have to send them to explore and conquer the map, and also defend your town, of course. So these are my main inspirations. Okay, so what else do we have in the game? So let's see if we can build buildings. So for now, we have only three available buildings: the granary, the sawmill, and the wall. So let's build the granary. All right, it takes only 2 seconds because I set this like this, and the sawmill. All right, now in first person. Okay, so these buildings are actually from the game Europa Universalis 5. And the image of these buildings. And I think it looks really nice. You have other buildings. For example, here I'm going to unlock the rug workshop like this. I can build here. Oh, it doesn't work. I don't know why. And the wall, which is just a wall that you can put like this. Oh, what's wrong? Okay, it's all right. So let's look at the wall in first person. All right. Okay. So yeah, the range of units, the everything is so the range is based on items, of course. Like if I equip the Gisel, I have a ranged attack. Now you have many units, and they are kind of like randomly generated as well. Their stats, they are depending on their type and things like that. Yeah, like what else? Here, you see like one of my adventurers has died. I can transfer items to the ground where he died. I can also like, if I want, I can just drop items here on the ground and take them back. Okay. What else? Yeah, so you have animals. Animals also have attributes as well. right? It works the same. All units have attributes. Yeah. So you see, like here, this is actually not a river, but okay, I'm going to explore to reveal the whole map, right? You can see the whole map like this. Okay, and I'm going to put some units here. Okay, here, this one. You see, like when it enters the water, it's swimming. Okay, the same if I go into first-person mode, I can swim in the water. I like this. All right. I can also make unit fly. Right, it's flying. Things like this. I can also set my units to be able to wander around, to roam like this, wander on, and eventually this unit is going to move around normally. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so you can control several units, and they have pathfinding. So, for example, you see, like if I try to walk through the forest here, it's going to find a way through it, around it, around the trees. Right? If I put this unit here, which is shifter, on the tree, it's going to collect the wood from the tree, and this is based on its artisanship uh, attributes. Things like this. Okay. So yeah, eventually I want to be able um, to unlock different buildings from different cultures. So because each adventure, so in the game you have many different cultures, adventures from many different regions, and they differ. They have. I want them to have special abilities, things like that. Here, actually, also in the game, I also generate factions and the settlements. So this is not really implemented, but for example, it's meant to kind of like represent people that should be able to live in this area at that time. Like you have Chechens, Cossacks, Circassians, Safavids, right? And these, for example, here this Safavid Iranian outpost generates more closer to the south of the region because Iran is kind of like in the south. The Kalmyk they can generate everywhere. The Georgian more like the southwest, etc., etc. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Everything is native JavaScript. The only extension, how do we call that thing like module that is not from me that I use is pathfinding.js. Yeah, I use this extension. I don't remember the name. And you can see that trees also have like a very an animation. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that because maybe it's reducing the first the frame per second. So yeah, that's basically everything I have. I didn't show you the combats that much. So let's find a den, and we're going to make out some units battle. Well, actually, they it's kind of like yeah, an auto battler. I also like that. Units attack automatically. They find a target and they stop to attack it if it is in their range. Or they move toward it if they are too far or if they need to attack in melee. No animals here. Oh yeah, here they are, the dogs. Okay. And actually these animal sprites are from the game Low Magic Age. Very beautiful sprites. I really like it. Many of the sprites of the adventures are from mods from the game Dominion 5, if I'm not wrong. And these corpses are from Daggerfall. This den here is from the game Warlord Battle Cries 3. And yeah, so what do you think? I can show you a little bit of the way it's built, right? So you have the game wrapper, the engine wrapper, and everything that is rendered is inside this renderer here. So in the renderer, you have entities, and also you have the flow, which is the Canva, right? And renderer is 3D transform, and the 3D transformation is different if you are in first person mode. Okay, you can see that if I change this, for example, or this here, right? And the sky here is from the game Daggerfall as well. Okay, so I think that's it. I've shown pretty much everything, right? Animals. Yeah, here I put some frog, and it's going to get attacked by the enemy eagles. Okay, so yeah, have a good day. Bye bye.